Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Hello. Welcome back to the Merengues Media. We're here to do a quick reaction
Yes, sir,
to the
yes, sir, yes,
Clasico, the Copa del Rey final. I came here with this. I was gonna call him a loser, but a winner. So I brought a Barcelona fan with me. It's
We don't
normally not where we do our podcast, but I figured we just do a quick reaction here
we don't lose.
and talk about the Clasico. I bet. How do you feel?
This is what we do, man. This is what we do. We don't lose. Winners only. You feel me? And yeah, that's all I can say.
Well, first of all,
I'm emotional right now, as you can see. I don't have the words. You know what I mean? Great game though. Great game.
Great game.
Great opponent. I think they give us something to work for.
something to
And then,
That's crazy.
in the end, with a bit of luck, we prevailed.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to you guys.
Appreciate
I'm
it,
sure you're
appreciate it,
feeling good. It
appreciate
must be nice to win your first trophy
Appreciate
in
it.
how many years? How many
What you
years have
talking
you
about?
guys?
We
How
won,
many
we won a
years?
trophy 2 years ago.
Yeah. So it
talking
must
about?
it must be nice to finally win a trophy.
We won the Copa like 2 years ago.
Okay, whatever. It's nice. It's nice for them to win a trophy. So us being Real Madrid, because we're good people, we have sportsmanship. We're here to tell them congratulations. First of all, I'm just gonna touch on the game. I'm going to talk about the starting 11 of Real Madrid, and he's going to talk about starting 11 of Barcelona. We started with Courtois, Rudiger, Asensio, and then Vasquez, and then Mendy. Honestly, I didn't want Mendy to start because Mendy hasn't played in 2 months, so I don't know why Carlo Ancelotti started him. It was a weird decision. He started with 4-4-2, of course, and then in the midfield was Ceballos, Tchouaméni, and who else was in the midfield? I can't even remember. Jude Bellingham.
Bellingham.
And there was one more person.
There was Ceballos, there was Tchouaméni, there was Bellingham, and then what's his name? Uruguayan guy.
No?
The Uruguayan guy.
Valverde.
Valverde.
Yeah, Valverde, and then 4-4-2, and then Vini and who? Vini and Rodrigo. Honestly, Rodrigo has been really not great. But with Mbappe not being available, so we had no choice but to start Rodrigo. Anyways, go ahead. What do you think about the Barcelona?
It was Ceballos that went into that was added to the squad.
Right.
But yeah, no. To talk about the squad, the Real Madrid squad.
Yeah.
I think overall it was a good squad.
Yeah.
Like you said, Mendy shouldn't have started the game because he's coming from an injury, and then he did the same for Mbappe. So I don't know why he didn't do it for Mendy.
Right.
But overall, I don't think at the beginning of the game they weren't really into the game. You know what I mean? As far as the Barca lineup, honestly, I don't have anything negative to say about it.
Yeah.
I think it was a perfect start. However, I think during the game there should have been some better management. There should be some better management. I'm going to talk about Rafinha.
Yeah.
Rafinha for me was the worst player of this game. I'm talking about the whole game, not just Barcelona. The worst player of this game, bro. Like, he doesn't deserve to touch that trophy.
Damn, it's that bad. But he's been your best player. Would you say he's been your best player?
No.
Would you say, because a lot of Barcelona fans might take it
For
in
me,
a bad
me,
way?
I'm a different type of guy. Yeah? You can have 40 goals. For me, if the goals are not to my liking,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean shit. Statistics are easy, bro. You know what I mean? There are some players that have a World Cup, you don't even remember their name, right?
Yeah, but
It's a statistic.
you got to remember today's game. Since the pass of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, their generation came with where we judge players by how many goals they score. So it doesn't matter.
I know.
It doesn't matter how bad or how poorly you're doing, because most people literally watch their games through TikTok, Twitter, or whatever else, like on social media.
That's what I'm saying.
So you don't watch the whole game, but you see Rafinha, for example, has 25 assists, 30 goals. So you see that, you're like, 100% he's the best player in the world, 100% has to win the Ballon d'Or. But when you watch this Barcelona play, you can tell without Pedri, they're absolutely nothing.
They can't do shit, bro.
They can't do-
They don't know what they're doing.
I mean, you watched that when Pedri came off. we were going back and forth with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But in the first half, we were complete outplayed. I mean, we couldn't put 3-4 passes together.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah. I also liked. I know a lot of people were talking shit about him.
Yeah.
I also liked Gavi coming in.
Yeah.
Because I think if it wasn't for him,
Yeah.
the absence of Petty would have been felt a lot more. He was able to kind of control the game. What I like about him, he doesn't lose the ball. His ball retention is A1. He's very, very, very good at. He's La Masia. He's a La Masia player, right? That's what they do. They know how to retain the ball, how to not lose the ball.
Right.
Most of them. That's what they do, especially the midfields.
Right.
So I think he was a key player in keeping the ball,
Right.
in not losing the ball, more
Right.
specifically. Especially in the midfield with players like Jude Bellingham, players like Vinicius, like Mbappe, with the speed. They could have scored a lot of goals if we had a lot of ball loss in the midfield.
Right.
I also liked obviously Yamal. Yamal, as always, great player. You know what I mean? Yamal is my guy. Yamal is my little protégé, like we say in French.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't have anything to say about like you guys' team. I think you guys played. I think especially in that first half, like the fact that the game was only 1-0. It was a blessing. I couldn't wait for the game for the ref to blow the whistle so we can just
first half,
so we can survive that first half. Yeah. And the fact that the goal was still like 1-0, I knew we had a chance.
Yeah.
I am impressed by how the team played. My Real Madrid played in that second half.
Oh yeah.
Carlo Ancelotti, like I don't know why he doesn't see things that other people see. Gula should be playing consistently.
Yeah.
As soon as he came on, you could tell like we got a little bit of control. I'm not saying we got the control in the midfield, but at least a little bit. Where for a good 30 minutes there before we scored those 2 goals with Mbappe free kick and Chouamini corner kick header, we actually had a little bit of moments for like 25 minutes. We had 0 moments in that first half, absolutely 0 moments.
Yeah.
Overall, man, like what about the ref? What do you think about the ref?
I think overall,
Yeah, because there was a lot of controversy about him before the game, right?
I think overall,
Yeah,
I'll give him a B plus.
a B plus.
I'll give him a B plus because he had his bad times, bad calls, bad decisions. He was able to keep his head on his shoulders.
Right.
Despite the importance of the game.
Right.
And I think that's very important, especially in the condition that he started the game at.
Right.
You know what I mean? With all the controversy before the game.
Right.
So that's something that I appreciated. In the first half, I was kind of, on the fence a little bit about him, but I think overall, in the whole game, he was able to make the right calls, to keep the game like he should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not mess up the game.
Yeah.
I think there was a red card, but to be honest, I'm glad he didn't give it because I think he would have killed the game. He would have, changed the game.
Right.
The game wouldn't have been
That's
this
fun.
good.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? This fun.
Yeah.
So I think he kept it good. He kept it competitive.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, I think he came in with a lot of pressure, right? The whole crying thing, press conference crying thing,
Yeah.
the whole people calling for him to get not people, Real Madrid calling him to get change, all that, the whole controversial, right?
Yeah.
You can tell from the first half he was trying not to be the center of attention. So I think he did okay. I think as a ref, like obviously, like you said, there's some calls where it's iffy. I think Chouamini should have definitely gotten a red card. If that wasn't a red card, then he should have gotten a second yellow card for his foul on for his foul on De Jong.
Yep.
Right? He could have gotten a second yellow card for that. And then there's some here and there call, right? Overall, like especially in the first half, everybody was nervous, and then the second half, I think everybody kind of got composed and they played. He reffed the game well.
Yeah.
Overall, man, I think like this was pretty much our last chance. As a Real Madrid fan, I'm speaking. This was our only chance to win trophy this season. I don't know. Anything could happen in La Liga, I guess. I will say I am proud of how the team played in the second half. Like at least they showed some heart. We wasted so many. No, I wouldn't say we wasted so many chances, but like. I'm just gonna talk about some player performance in Real Madrid players. Like I thought Vini was absolute. You say Rafinha was the worst player for Barcelona. I would say
For the whole game.
For the whatever for the whole game, whatever you want to say. I think Vini was our worst player. Yes, I'm saying it. You Vini fans out there can get pissed all you want. I think Vini was absolutely the worst player in the team. Vini has absolutely zero football IQ. He just runs around like a headless chicken. Like there's so many chances in this game that he could have put Mbappe through, or he could have put someone else through. But he just his decision making is absolutely atrocious. It's whack. So like. I don't even know what to say about him anymore.
Tonight Vinicius was definitely the Vinicius that we saw like 3-4 years ago. You know, with the zero brain.
He hasn't.
And I was surprised because Vinicius is not like that usually.
No. You guys don't watch him every day. Vinicius is like that.
What I'm saying is like,
Vinicius is like that. Vini is absolutely like that.
Come on.
Vini's like that, and you Vini fans out there, you Vini cultists, I don't care how you feel. This team, like, if they sell him, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if they sell him. I absolutely wouldn't care. With that being said, like I said, I think this was our realistic.
You will be losing a good player.
I don't care. Like I said, this was our most realistic chance to win a trophy. I don't know what's going to happen in La Liga, or else Barcelona drops a point. Even if we beat you guys in the Clásico, before I didn't think we could. It's possible, but the way they played in that second half, if they could show some guts in that second half, maybe there's a chance we can beat you guys in the La Liga Clásico. I'm hoping maybe Atletico Bilbao will do something, but I don't know. We'll see.
I think you guys, since it's probably the last trophy that you're competing for.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna put all your energy there.
Right.
I think you're gonna put all your efforts.
Right.
But I also think that because we won the Copa del Rey against you guys,
it gives you guys momentum.
nonetheless, right? It gives us momentum.
Right.
It gives us something to fight for,
Right.
even more,
Right.
right? So I think it's going to be a great game, another great Clásico.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a revenge, like like in the Champions League, you got the first game and the second game,
Leg.
second leg.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of like that because it's very close,
Yeah.
right? It's what, like a week and a half
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be like that. We're going to come in a different shape though, because we have the Champions League against
Right.
Inter.
Which I hope you guys lose.
We'll see. With the game that I saw tonight, I think it's gonna be very difficult. If we play like that. If we play like we played in the first half, for sure we're good.
You can beat a lot of teams how you played in the first half. Now, that credit could go to you guys or how bad Real Madrid was playing in the first half. So you never know, right? I think we're playing absolutely awful. That's why you guys look so good. If Inter Milan could play a bit better than we did in that first half, you never know.
And I think they're also in a bad momentum because they just lost the cup.
Yeah.
Right. And they've probably already won the league.
Yeah.
So that's the only trophy that they're fighting for at the moment.
Right.
But I think that loss kind of
Momentum.
broke the momentum a little bit.
Right.
So we can kind of take advantage of that. Hopefully. Right.
Hopefully. But anyways, again,
and I have to mention, special mention of tonight, Pau Kubarsi, excellent player, great brain, super intelligent, amazing game tonight, and Kylian Mbappe. Right? It's not because I'm Cameroonian or whatever. No. Kylian Mbappe tonight. You impressed me, man.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe was only 60%, and he showed some gut when he came in. Like again, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's frustrating. I'm sad. I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. I think overall the better team won, and hopefully the next Clásico we can get that 3 points, and hopefully you guys lose some games along the way or drop.